It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Righto, it's time for some game reviews on your Feel Good Breakfast Show this morning with our man Gareth Woods. And what we can say is put on your helmets and strap in because we are talking about the world of rally, DiRT Rally 2.0. I mean, it looks incredible just from the get-go. Gareth, how's it, man? Welcome back.
Yeah, thanks very much.
So you got a mini? I like
I thought we'd go test. I think we're in Spain at the moment and go test the routes. Well, I say we. I'm actually going to hand you the controller because I know you're a bit of race nuts.
I'm a bit of a race
I
nut.
won't pretend to be. In fact, when I first started playing DiRT, and you'll see when they start giving the navigator instructions, I was like, what is sharp 2? What's like...
What? Gareth, come on, man. Where have you been living?
There, I'm on Google. Oh, okay, cool. That's what that means. So it's super authentic, I will say that.
Okay, cool.
I mean, you can jump into a race if you want, so just get rid of the handbrake and then wait for the countdown, because I learned that as well, as you get penalised for anything. So it's also super realistic in terms of car damage. So if you all of a sudden are, if you hit a signpost or whatever, next thing off goes your door, then your suspension goes. There are a couple of races.
Whoa. Okay, hang on.
As you're seeing right now, you can reset your car if you want.
Let's see if I can get out of here. Hang on. Okay, there's definitely not a 4x4.
You might want to just take the 10-second penalty.
Oh, you're kidding me.
There's an 8-second penalty. So, like I said, super realistic. It's more driving simulator than a driving game. And what's quite cool is the sides, you're in a historic mode at the moment.
My goodness.
So you're playing with like historic cars, like a genuine 1960s sort of like mini at the moment. But you can play obviously the most modern races, the most modern tracks. This one's in Spain, but it's all over the world. So from the previous stages like New Zealand, and there's some places like in Africa, you can play all sorts of different rallies. You know, so if you know those tracks really well, if you're a rally fan, you probably recognize them.
Dude, listen,
it's tough, and I think your right suspension's going now as well. You see the warning.
Look at that. I've got a. Look at the car's all wobbly now. But I mean, this is incredibly hard, and for me, I mean, I like to think that I'm pretty good at racing games. I mean, will this challenge literally all the hardcore racing fans?
This is, like I said, more for the racing sim fans than the racing. If you're looking for an arcade game, it's maybe not chill.
I'm just doing this on purpose.
Yeah, so you're trying to show you how hard it is.
What happens. Okay, which way am I going?
But see how realistic the car damage is, for example. Well, you reset now, but if you look at the front there, you can see...
Slow down. Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah.
Things wobbling, headlights are about to fall off. That suspension is looking a little worse for wear.
Let's just, but it can still go. It's fine. The engine's still fine. Listen, game progression. Let's talk about that, man, because obviously it looks like first and foremost you're going to have to get comfortable with the actual
100%.
handling of the car. But in terms of your game mode, your progression, your career, what can we expect?
Yeah. So this is you're playing like in historic mode, but there's free play. You can set up your own tracks and your own kind of like stipulations. You can have time trials. So all sorts of different game modes. You can play online against friends or against your new mortal enemies online to practice your skills. But what's quite cool as well is you build up your sort of pit crew as well. So during the break in the stages, you want to repair certain things. You can pick your team, and they've all got different benefits. So some might be better at fixing front-wheel drive engines. Some might be better at fixing suspension. And then what happens is you get less penalties if you have those people in your team.
Okay. 100%.
So you might have like a 20-minute penalty in fixing your engine between stages. If you have another person in your team, you might get a 10-minute penalty. And so there's almost a benefit to picking a team based on your play style.
Yeah. I think by the looks of my car at the moment, it's overheating for one.
It can't get out of fourth gear.
Can't get out of fourth gear. It's stuck there.
I'm seeing the exhaust flaring every so often as well.
And I can see some sparks going on the right side of my vehicle as well.
We're about halfway, so we might actually make it through.
If my engine lasts, man. But you know what? I think for me, immediately when you handed me this, obviously not playing it before, I want to lock myself in a dark room and get comfortable before I kind of unveil my skills to the rest of the world.
Now you know what it's like when you have to review these things on TV.
It's horrible. It's horrible. Listen, dude, you the game expert here, what are your thoughts in terms of this game being put together?
Yeah, so if you are...
I can't get out of first gear.
Oh,
that's just amazing.
No, there we go, second.
Oh, thank goodness.
Somehow just jammed it into third, there we go. Like I said, if you're a racing sim fan, so you're a hardcore race fan, the games like this, Project Cars, those sort of games are definitely your cup of tea, then I reckon DiRT is what you're looking for. If you're looking for an arcade racer, crash, smash, don't worry about it, I'd recommend probably something more like Forza Horizons. But like I said, if you want something that's going to really test your driving skills and perhaps your patience, then this is certainly a game for you. And
Absolutely.
if you're a rally fan, then it's a no-brainer.
I had to laugh at the crowd. I was just passing now, like 200 meters ago. They were just like, yeah.
Golf clap, yeah.
Slow clap, let's do it for this guy. All right, dude, thank you very, very much. I think I'm gonna restart and see if it goes any better. But it looks cool, Dirt Rally 2.0. Now it's actually, I want to see you race, man. So
now
there
that
you
you've
go.
given me this coffin of a car.
You can try. Listen, if you're a racing fan and
They're
you're
not even
into-
clapping. Oh, there they are. There's some golf claps.
There's some GoPros for you as well. But I mean, the point is, we spoke about the difficulty of games nowadays, and I think this really hones in on that. It's a very difficult game to play.
But it's so much more rewarding when
It's
you get it
rewarding.
right. Exactly.
That's it. Exactly. I know that the next time I'm going to go past, a bend and not go off completely, then I'm going to feel very good about myself. Dirt Rally 2.0, check it out. That's your game review on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
My handbrake turns here.